Advanced persistent threat, botnets, ransomware. That is what I'm protecting you from today. I'm giving you the opportunity to synergize with us, leveraging our proprietary next-generation threat modeling and intelligence platform that can help you identify advanced threats. As a cyber thought leader, we're introducing you to a game-changing, big data-driven, cloud-based security analytics service shield that increases your compliance, reduces your data loss, and provides you with valuable solutions that will take your company from exposed to secure. Today on the Threatcast, we'll be discussing a few words that your vendors and organizations use to sell those words, advanced next-generation analytical solutions, and what those actually mean or what they should mean. This is Paul, and with me today are Adam and Mark, and today's episode is titled Misleading and Misunderstood Buzzwords, or How to Sell Snake Oil in Cybersecurity. Hello, Adam.
Hello, Paul.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing swimmingly. How are you?
Your voice sounds real smooth right now.
My dulcet tones, are they wooing you?
We'll get there.
Fair enough.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Paul.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
We already covered that. I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
going back
Yeah,
to
but
threats.
that was more of a rhetorical. So
What'd you call me? All right. So if you're in the cybersecurity industry, you're probably aware of most, if not all of the buzzwords that I just said and the ones we're about to talk about. If you aren't in the industry or you haven't heard of some of the words, don't worry. We'll try to explain our frustration. So let's get this started. I'm going to kick this off. I'm going to kick it off with advanced persistent threat. And that word, I guess, originated like a decade ago. And I guess it's been used to describe cyber threats ranging from sophisticated government-sponsored threats to like some guy hanging out in your enterprise for a few months, just, checking out what's going on. It's been on this list because it's been overused. It's been overused the same way like carpe diem is used to mean make the most of your time, but like carpe diem's been perverted to something like YOLO, which is now drunk driving and jumping off of houses and stuff. So advanced persistent threat is no longer like big scale targeted attacks against agencies, but it's whatever sounds deliciously malicious enough to sell a product. So Adam, Mark, APT used to mean something. Now it's ruined. I can't say it without having a bad headache thinking about the little script kiddie Johnny in his basement preventing people on Xbox from playing their new games on Christmas or something.
Lizard Squad.
I'm getting triggered now, Adam. You take it.
Yeah, so let's break it down, right? So APT, advanced, means it's better than average, which most advanced adversaries you'll never find. Persistent means they just hang out. There's no indication of why they would just hang out on the network. And then threat, obviously, that's why they're there. They're not there for cuddles. I think it's supposed to mean like nation state is my understanding of how it should be used. Because like even if it's an advanced group like Anonymous, whatever that means now, which is essentially just 4chan lurkers, you run into what makes them advanced. Like most organizations get taken by the simple stuff, they get taken by the advanced. But it makes them feel better about themselves by saying, oh, this is a really organized attack. This was APT.
Yeah,
and then they can go to their CISO and say, there's no way we could have game planned for this because it was
Chinese.
It was so advanced. You could tell it was advanced because the code was written in North Korean, and there's no way to figure that out. And then they figure out that North Korean's the same language as South Korean, and the fact that you can write, a book in a foreign language, and that doesn't mean the original source code was in the foreign language. It just means you did the citations in a different language, and now you're positive that it's a different country. I mean, not pointing any stony fingers, but still. Like, we need to get past saying everything is advanced. Some things have to be standard.
It's what like CISOs and like you said, that's all they talk about, all they care about. So if you go into an organization, the first thing they're saying is, how can we reduce the amount of malware on our network? It's how can we reduce the APT?
Right.
How do we get rid of the Chinese? How do we keep them out?
Well, because I mean, a lot of it is, especially from the CISO level, what you're looking is we need funding. Why do you need additional headcount? Because we need to combat advanced threats. If you say we need to do basic hygiene and make sure that like we're crossing our I's and dotting our T's, I'm pretty sure that's how that's supposed to work. Then they say, okay, what have you been doing the last 3 years you were in charge? But if you come in and say we need to get rid of the advanced stuff, then it's, we have the baseline done. We're just looking to get that next extra mile because I'm doing it for you, organization.
So it's like that, the CISOs are all have to prove all that stuff. But it's also, all the security vendors, that's how they sell their stuff. They sell it, hey, we find the APT, hey, we, detect it before anybody else can, we can stop it, and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's a big selling point, too, and not so much like this is what we've been doing in the enterprise to keep the APT out. It's, hey, you should get this tool, and you can keep the APT out.
But it means nothing at this point.
It means absolutely nothing. It's been used so much that, you guys have already said it, but anything is APT now.
It's like
because that's what sells.
Yeah.
It's like truck month. It's always truck month.
What?
Damn it.
Truck month. It's always truck month, no matter what. Like, I'm from the South, so maybe it's different. But every time you turn on the TV, it's truck month.
What is truck month?
Truck month is a marketing ploy. It's it's like Black Friday, but
Is that
it's all
like
year.
the Sunday thing?
Yeah. What is?
No, so that's
happens
Monster
there?
Jam, and that's an awesome event that you should absolutely attend at least 8 times in your life. No, so Truck Month is where trucks are on sale, and so like Toyota will have Toyota Truck Month, and of course they have the number one whatever truck status. We don't really have to get into this podcast, but what I'm trying to say is when you overuse the term, then it means nothing anymore, much like Truck Month and I love you.
So how about we just go back to advanced threats?
Yeah, we kind of derailed there a little bit, didn't we?
My bad.
Hey,
okay.
That's quite all right. I love Truck Month now.
See?
All right, so stop. APT, you're done. Don't use it again. If I catch you using it again,
We should
I'll
insert a
just be
sound
sad.
effect for there. Wah, wah, wah. There, I did it. Done.
all right, Adam, you're up.
Next up,
Gimme.
cyber. Let's start with cyber.
That's a big term.
Yeah, that's a huge term, and it means nothing. Let me tell you what
No,
cyber
it
is.
means-
It has to do with
Yeah.
your computer that's connected to an internet.
Whoa.
Not even the internet. Internet is applicable for the cyber term.
How do I sell it?
So to sell cyber, what you need to say is we have a advanced view in your risk lens, and we can cover all your risk vectors through your cyber capability. What is a cyber capability? It's using a computer. That's kind of the end of my
I
rant.
don't know what you're talking about anymore.
You don't have to. That's why we're selling it, because then you'll know.
Well, Adam, so how does the cyber you're referring to differ from going to a chat room and someone asking you about wanting to cyber?
ASL?
That is a
ASL?
threat that happens over the internet and on your computer and in your head.
Is it advanced?
I mean, it depends.
It's usually persistent.
It's so persistent, especially if you come in as like cheerleader 16.
Ooh,
It's the most persistent.
you got me going now.
Okay, well, yep. So the next one is machine learning,
Yeah.
and
Well, what is that? When I think machine learning, I think here is an application or script or whatever someone put together, and I typed in 1 2 3, and now it expects 1 2 3 from me in the future.
yes. So
what is it?
What machine learning is used as now is the fact that it can identify patterns. Like if you type in 1 2 3 going down in Excel, a vast majority of people, when they say machine learning, means they will recognize the fact that if you drag down, it will do 4 5 6 7 8 for you. What machine learning actually is, in a scientific context, is it will identify anomalies and behavior patterns automatically. So you make a machine or you make a system that will accept a formatted and unformatted data. You throw all that data in, and it will come out with results that you wouldn't otherwise find, or would take a lot of manual work to find, a lot of analysis. And so I will throw in my data, and then the machine will tell me what's important and what I should be looking at. Maybe such a thing exists in security, in cyber, if you will. But I have not seen that, and I've seen a lot of organizations and a lot of products that say, oh, and we have machine learning to get to know your network so that we will know what anomalous behavior is versus, the stuff that you have to do to get your business going.
Adam, you might have sold some people there, but you didn't sell me, and I think that's the problem. It didn't catch me. You didn't have the hook. You need the hook.
Or the line or the sinker.
No, neither of those were there. But now I know what it shouldn't be.
Right.
So thank you, Adam. Don't use this word. Don't overuse it, please.
Yeah, stop.
All right. I'm going to jump in, and I'm going to use threat intelligence or like intelligence driven. So a tool is intelligence driven or something, which means literally anything that has to do with like pre-existing knowledge. So intelligence has been used to describe everything from like a 5-year-old IP address that was once spotted linked to a bad guy, all the way down to like the cereal that bad guy's probably eating while listening or browsing ThreatFix.com. Don't worry, that's not true. Nobody goes on ThreatFix.com. I was just making a joke. So what is real threat intelligence? Probably highly sanitized, up-to-date, targeted information that an organization could probably use to better protect themselves. I'm not talking about giving someone a Dropbox link from a random phishing email 2 months ago and telling them, this is how you done got hacked. I'm telling them about the who, what, why, how, when, in detail for an attack or possible attack that's hopefully relevant to that organization. The stuff has to be clean. It has to be targeted. This stuff needs to be intelligent. Adam, I'm getting triggered again. Jump in here.
I'll save you on
Someone
this.
Jump in.
I got you. So CTI for me is, right now it's being used for any indicator. So any
CTI,
IOC
cyber threat
indicator of threat. Indicator of compromise, IOC, not IoT. That's a different thing. That's Internet of Things. And we're not going to address that today.
Oh, God. No.
Oh, I know. It's snowballing. Now, so if you have an IP, those change dramatically, but a lot of vendors will continue to sell you the same IP multiple times, and they say it's a different indicator, which is like CTI, but not helpful because it doesn't tell you what campaign it was a part of, when it was applicable, and what method they used. So if you have a 1,500 IPs and let's say 1,200 of them hit, there's very little that you could go on to say, okay, well now I need to fix this firewall block. I need to make sure these ports are blocked, because that fidelity is not translated moving forward. There's no history of that.
Mark, I want you to sell me an intelligence-driven platform. What does that mean? What is this intelligence part? What are you selling me?
I'm telling you the ability to detect any APT as it's happening.
No.
Yeah.
We've already banned this.
Wait.
That was the point of this.
No, but I'm selling it.
Actually, reel me in. I'm interested.
Yeah, so, APTs, getting this whole CTI, you're going to get the brand new indicators as they come out. As those bad guys are on those keyboards.
Wait, did you say ski boards?
Keyboards. Did I say ski boards? I might have.
It should be. That'd be pretty cool.
It's dual purpose.
Yeah. But as they're on their keyboards, all the CTI and everything is just coming into your organization, and it's scanning for that brand new APT.
Get all those
any IP addresses.
Brand new APT.
Those hash files, or those mals.
You're done.
And everything.
You're fired. Go back to selling knives. All right, Adam.
Yes.
Give me the last one.
The last one we're looking at, and this is my personal favorite, is analytics.
God damn it.
See, now here's the thing. Analytics are fun because anything and everything is an analytic. Paul, I noticed that your eyes are very brown today.
Is that,
analytic.
You just analyze me? You just analyze
Some
me.
call analytics facts. Some call facts analytics. Both people are wrong. Facts are facts, and analytics are not a thing. A lot of people call use cases analytics. They're in fact not. That's why there's a term use cases. If I want to say, how would I get data out of an organization? Hypothetically, that's not an analytic. That's a use case. An analytic, to me, in my personal opinion, IMO, in my opinion.
God damn it.
Yep. An analytic is something that says, if I do this, then I will always find this. And it is a clear cause and effect. If then this. Most people put analytic as, hey, I need 15 analytics for this. Oh, I've got an analytic. It's stop malware. I have another analytic. It's
Wait.
I feel like I've heard this before, Adam.
Does that work?
No, it totally works.
So if you sell me, I can stop malware as an analytic. You're it. You just won.
Yes.
And
so
you can stop malware with that analytic.
You can stop the APT.
I 100%
APT.
can sell you the stop to the APT and the malware. And if you buy that analytic now, I might actually give you a use case as to how to detect it. Okay. But
all right.
If you buy this in the stores, you don't get the use case. You just get the analytic of malware is a problem.
What's the bonus that comes with it? Do I only have 20 minutes to buy it?
Yes. So you have 20 minutes to buy it, but you're also going to have to pay shipping. And they don't really want to talk about how much the shipping is. So it's like a $10 product analytic. Sorry. And the use case to ship the use case is roughly $19.99, and it takes 4 to 6 weeks because that's how U.S. mail works.
But if I order it within 10 minutes, do I get 2 analytic?
So analytics fly in murders, much like crows. Yes.
All right.
So a family of analytics is a use case group or a backlog.
Now, where would you feed these analytic?
Yeah.
Oh, analytics go straight to the managers? They do not pass by the analysts? They just go straight to whoever is holding the purse strings.
Okay, all right. Well, do they make pretty charts?
Oh, they make the most beautiful charts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like pie charts?
We could have
charts?
a pie chart. We could have
line.
a bar chart. We could have a bubble chart. We could have a...
scatter? What about scatter plot?
Let's not push it, Paul. Don't be weird about this.
Okay, all right.
There's no actual use for a scatter plot.
So, if this little conversation here didn't convince anyone, it doesn't mean anything without context. So, stop selling that shit.
Oh, you got feisty there.
There's enough real stuff to sell. We don't have to sell snake oil, guys.
No.
There's good people out there who are doing good work that actually identifies risk.
Just put context around it, right? And tell, threat intelligence. As long as you say, with Yara roles or other stuff, but there's a context, and you give an idea of what you're actually selling here. All this stuff is good, right? APT can be a thing if you have the right context around it. Just stop. You don't sell it. It's not a product. It's a thing. And analytics are. I hate the word and it's gross, but those are things if you have context around it. So, Adam, are there any other words that you hate?
Oh,
that we want to get into? No, that we want to get into.
No, there's none that we want to get into. I just had just a ball of emotion that was ready to come out, though.
I'm getting pretty angry right here. So
I know.
Trigger warning, everybody.
Yeah. We probably should have prefaced this with trigger warning, but
spark some PTSD.
I think that's gonna wrap it up for this bitch fest. I hope you learned something today. If you have triggerable, overused cybersecurity buzzwords, drop a comment. I want to see some game changers. Later, everyone.
Also,
yeah.
Please renounce your CISSP. That prepares you to be a middle manager somewhere, but it does not make you good at your job.
But I have one.
Yeah, and that doesn't make you good. The fact that you know the skills makes you good.
You know what? I know what kind of fire extinguisher I need in a data center, and you know what? If that's not good enough to run an IT business, I'm gonna get rid of my CSSP.
There's 10 pages in there to say don't put all of your server eggs in one basket. That's disaster
what kind of
recovery.
fire extinguisher though? I need to know.
I had Cliff's notes for this. Don't worry. It's like a foam. It's just foam, no water. Come on. Next question.
Yeah, I feel like water is just dangerous, especially in a server room, because you end up just hosing down your stuff.
Exactly. Look, you just passed the CISSP. Congrats.
But what if your servers are taken over by APT? You could just get rid of them with water.
Oh, that's why you
What?
started the fire.
We didn't start the fire.
God
It's
damn
been
it.
burning since the world was turning.
God damn it. God damn it. I'm triggered.
Continue the closer. Sorry.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Now that I am not unhappy, I'm just disappointed. All right. We will talk to you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.